From close calls,
they're just gonna drive into traffic,
to road rage. Riding your bike
Really?
comes with risk. Some are left with bruises or broken bones.
Got you on camera.
Others, much worse.
I have a wound that cannot be healed.
Grief still consumes the Oswegobu family.
To lose my sister, my baby sister, it's just like, I can't even find the words. It's very hard to deal with.
This is the last video of 17-year-old Obianuju Oswegobu, known as Uju, taking her bike to her job at Ingalls. She'd never make it back home.
My friend actually came over and then she left to go get some food and I was gonna come back. And on her way back, that's when she calls me again and says like this ambulance, like everything, road is shut down, like cars lined up, it's insane.
She's transported. I was informed.
Did it even occur to you that your sister might be involved?
No.
Calls to her sister went unanswered until an officer picked up.
You told me that, there was a bicyclist that was hit with an Ingalls uniform on.
That's when you knew.
That's when I knew.
17-year-old Uju hit and killed by a driver, only a quarter mile from home. The Oswegobu family thought they would see justice.
You're thinking police are going to take care of this?
Of course, yes.
Our investigation found that's not the case.
Around that, blow the end of that.
This is dash cam from the scene. The driver taking DUI tests.
Do you do any legal narcotics? Nothing, no methamphetamine cocaine?
No, I just took the...
But 11 Alive found a toxicology report shows the driver tested positive for meth and 3 other drugs.
But you are going to be placed in arrest for driving under the influence.
The driver arrested for DUI and endangering her own children in the car. But when it came to Uju's death,
It'll be a misdemeanor charge, okay? You're not going to be placed at fault for the crash.
the driver faces no charges.
Some of the investigation that's done is just flat out horrible.
Bruce Hagan is an attorney representing Uju's family. He specializes in Georgia bike law.
But they blame the cyclist for causing the crash for several different reasons.
We dug into the nearly 60-page report from GSP's specialized collision reconstruction team, stating Uju is at fault. That's because officers say she didn't have a red light and her bike was not as far right as possible.
Every one of the reasons that they relied upon was a misapplication of the law.
Uju had a red reflector, and Georgia law says bicyclists have the right to the full road. The report also says the driver couldn't see around a hill.
The law doesn't say if you can't see what's on the other side of the hill, you should go any speed you want.
Hagan says Uju's case is not unique. Crashes like hers are happening all over our area. Take, for example, this pedestrian in a crosswalk. A car slams into her, sending her to the hospital with injuries and a citation for darting into traffic. Meanwhile, we obtained photos that appear to show the driver is on her phone. That driver walks away without a scratch or a consequence. As for Uju's family,
The Barrow County District Attorney has the power to do something about this and has chosen, at least to this point, not to do so.
we called the Barrow County DA. His office told us no comment.
What would you say happens to most drivers who hit a pedestrian or a cyclist on the road?
You want to know an awful saying? If you want to get away with murder, kill a cyclist. It's horrible.
A horrible saying, but the reason behind the Oswegobu family's fight for justice.
If somebody kills somebody's child, that person have to be held accountable. A precious life was stolen from us, and that precious life is not coming back.